You know, I get asked all the time, how do I hold my scissor and my comb so steady so that when you create this shape doing scissor over comb, it's a nice, smooth, very clean transition from shorter hair to longer hair. And today I'm going to go over the secret tip on how to do that. So typically when somebody teaches scissor over comb, they're going to say, take the comb, scoop the hair out, and then start to cut with your scissor. And as you can see here, the two are separated. So what you have to do now, as you're working your way up the head, you have to hold this hand steady, because if you're bumpy, then the hair is going to be different lengths and not very consistent. And you have to hold this hand steady. And they have to go together at the same time. And that is the biggest challenge that I found most people have when first learning how to scissor over comb, is how to keep these two hands at the same pace and very steady, while this one's, basically creating the line that you want, the shape that you want to create in the head. You're either going to be tight against the hair, because you want it to be really tight against the head, because you want the hair to be really short, or you're going to start to bring the comb away from the head, because you want it to get longer. And then at the same time, this hand with the scissor, has to follow that comb, and they both have to be steady at the same time to get that nice, perfect look. Well, one of the ways that I find to be very, very beneficial is if you actually touch the two. By resting your scissor onto the comb, then one, you're going to always be at the same pace, right? Your comb's not going to go faster than your scissor. Your scissor's not going to go faster than the comb. You're not going to be inconsistent. By touching the two, you're always going to be consistent. Now, the other thing that's nice about touching the two is they actually help support each other for more stability. So you're less likely to shake or be inconsistent with your movement, because your two hands holding each other, in this particular case, through a comb and a scissor, make it so it's so much more steady as you do the scissor over comb. So what I like to do is I'll place my scissor right on top of the comb, and depending on how short I want the hair, I'll either put my scissor flat against the comb, or I'll angle my scissor out like this. You can see by angling it out like this, I create more space in between the blade and the comb, which leaves the hair longer. So as I come here and I want to leave it longer, it's still touching, I start to move my scissor away from the comb. And that makes the hair a little bit longer. So starting right here, I'm very tight. As I work my way up, I start to pull the scissor away from the comb so that I can leave hair longer here. Granted, if that's the shape that I'm going for. If I want it longer here, shorter there, then I'm going to start flat. And then as I come up, I'm going to slowly start to pull it away. But again, always touching my comb. The two of them are supporting one another. By supporting both hands with the comb and a scissor, I stay extremely still through the scissor over comb process. So that, my friends, is the secret tip on how to start to perfect your scissor over comb. Play with it. It's going to take a lot of practice, but play with it. You're going to find that your hands are going to be a lot more consistent. They're going to be a lot more steady, and the outcome of your shape is going to be a lot more cleaner. So on that note, I want to thank Sharon again for her time on modeling for us on this video. And if you guys have any questions in regards to scissor over comb, please don't forget to put them in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more great tutorials coming in the future.